Are you hooked on seafood but concerned about making the right choices for your health? Well, you're in for a real treat. In today's eye-opening video, we're diving deep into the ocean of knowledge to unveil the top 8 kinds of fish that you should steer clear of if you're looking out for your well-being. Let's discuss fish. Healthy omega-3, protein, and vital elements abound. It might hold the key to a contented heart and a healthy body, but there's something you should know before you bite into it. Not all fish are created equal, and selecting the incorrect fish may be more detrimental than beneficial. Therefore, today's topic will be 8 fish you should never eat. Furthermore, some of the top fish choices. Additionally, crucial advice on fish purchasing. We'll also disclose a common fish with a 150-year lifespan, and is a staple on menus at restaurants. But we advise you to avoid this one. A fish has been accumulating poisons for 150 years if it is that old. And when those chemicals enter your bloodstream, they cause damage to the body and the brain. But first, will you kindly do us a favor? Help us spread the news about heart disease prevention by clicking the thumbs up icon, and ring the bell to receive notifications on our newest videos. To help you live a long, healthy life, we want to make sure you receive the most recent information. Alright, let's get started. Number 8. King Mackerel. King mackerel should be avoided even though other varieties of mackerel are thought to be healthy. Consuming king mackerel fish can pose health disadvantages due to its high mercury content. These predatory fish tend to accumulate significant levels of mercury, especially in their larger specimens. Mercury is a potent neurotoxin that can be harmful to humans when consumed in excess, particularly for pregnant women, nursing mothers, and young children. Excessive mercury exposure can lead to a range of health problems, including impaired neurological development in infants and children, cardiovascular issues in adults, and adverse effects on cognitive function. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, advises limiting the consumption of king mackerel, especially for vulnerable populations. To protect your health, it's essential to be mindful of the potential risks associated with king mackerel consumption and choose seafood options with lower mercury levels, such as salmon, sardines, or trout. Staying informed about seafood advisories and guidelines from health authorities is crucial for making safe and healthy dietary choices. Number 7. Orange Roughy. Orange Roughy. This slime head can live up to a whopping 150 years. They don't mature until around 30 years old. So if you choose this fish, you'll likely be eating a 30-year-old fish, which has accumulated toxins over those years. Consuming orange roughy fish can have health disadvantages primarily due to concerns related to its sustainability and potential mercury content. Orange roughy is a slow-growing species that can live for up to 150 years, making them susceptible to overfishing. Many orange roughy populations have been severely depleted, and some are even classified as endangered or vulnerable. Additionally, orange roughy's long lifespan and position in the food chain make them prone to accumulating high levels of mercury, a toxic heavy metal harmful to human health, particularly for pregnant women, nursing mothers, and young children. Mercury exposure can lead to neurological and developmental issues in children, as well as cardiovascular problems in adults. To safeguard both your health and the marine environment, it is advisable to limit or avoid consuming orange roughy. Number 6. Swordfish. Consuming swordfish can have health disadvantages primarily due to its high mercury content. Swordfish are apex predators and tend to accumulate substantial levels of mercury in their flesh over time. Mercury is a potent neurotoxin that can be harmful to human health, particularly for pregnant women, nursing mothers, and young children. Excessive mercury exposure from eating swordfish can lead to a range of health problems, including impaired cognitive function, vision issues, and developmental concerns in children. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, and the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, advise against the consumption of swordfish for vulnerable populations and recommend limiting its intake for others. To protect your health, it is essential to be aware of the potential risks associated with swordfish consumption and choose seafood options with lower mercury levels, such as salmon, sardines, or trout. Staying informed about seafood advisories and guidelines from health authorities is crucial for making safe and healthy dietary choices. Number 5. Imported king crab. Consuming imported king crab can have health disadvantages primarily linked to the potential for contamination and concerns about the origin of the seafood. Imported king crab, particularly from certain countries, may not undergo the same rigorous safety and quality standards as domestic or sustainably sourced options. As a result, there can be risks associated with the safety and quality of the product. Imported king crab may be more likely to contain harmful contaminants, including heavy metals, bacteria, or chemical residues, due to variations in aquaculture or fishing practices and regulations between countries. These contaminants can pose health risks if consumed. Furthermore, the lack of traceability and transparency in the supply chain of imported seafood can make it challenging to verify the quality and safety of the product. To minimize health risks, it's advisable to purchase king crab from reputable sources that adhere to strict safety and quality standards. Additionally, consumers can look for certifications such as the Marine Stewardship Council, MSC, or Aquaculture Stewardship Council, ASC, to ensure responsible and safe seafood choices. Number 4. Atlantic cod. Consuming Atlantic cod can have health disadvantages related to concerns about overfishing, potential contamination, and the sourcing of the fish. Atlantic cod populations have been heavily depleted due to decades of overfishing and mismanagement, leading to sustainability concerns. This depletion can have cascading effects on marine ecosystems. Additionally, depending on the location and fishing methods, Atlantic cod may be more susceptible to contamination with pollutants, heavy metals, or other contaminants. The quality of the fish can vary widely depending on where it was caught and how it was handled. Furthermore, while Atlantic cod is generally considered safe for consumption, some individuals may have concerns about its potential mercury content, especially in larger individuals. Pregnant women and young children in particular should be cautious about consuming large quantities of cod. To make healthier and more sustainable seafood choices, it's advisable to seek out sustainably sourced Atlantic cod and be aware of potential contaminants, opting for fish from clean and well-regulated sources whenever possible. Number 3. Imported catfish. Consuming imported catfish can pose health disadvantages related to concerns about safety, quality, and potential contaminants. Imported catfish, particularly from countries with less stringent food safety regulations, may be more likely to carry risks associated with contamination, antibiotic residues, and other harmful substances. Some countries may use antibiotics or chemicals in catfish farming practices that are not approved or regulated to the same extent as in the United States. The lack of traceability and transparency in the supply chain of imported catfish can also make it difficult to verify the safety and quality of the product. In some cases, imported catfish may not meet the same standards for food safety and hygiene that consumers expect. To minimize health risks, it is advisable to purchase catfish from reputable sources that adhere to strict safety and quality standards. Additionally, consumers can look for labels and certifications that indicate responsible and safe sourcing practices to ensure that they are making healthier and safer seafood choices. Number 2. Tilapia. One of the most consumed fish in the country is tilapia. One major factor, though, should make you reconsider eating tilapia: the ratio of omega-6 to omega-3. The body needs the necessary fatty acids, omega-3 and omega-6. However, a diet high in omega-6 fatty acids and low in omega-3 fatty acids increases the risk of heart disease, inflammation, and high blood pressure. Unfortunately, tilapia has a low omega-3 content and a high omega-6 content. Actually, of all fish, tilapia has one of the lowest ratios of omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids. What's worse is that imported tilapia frequently doesn't meet safety requirements. Several exporters received warnings from the US FDA for routinely exporting tilapia with unsafe amounts of hazardous chemicals. However, several of these compounds are utilized in fish farms to manage parasites. However, they have been outlawed in several nations due to their potential for cancer. However, some fish farmers still use them and sell them clandestinely. Similar to that, imported tilapia could have a lot of antibiotics in it. Antibiotic resistance, a major issue in human health, can result from the abuse of antibiotics. Therefore, Reconsider choosing tilapia the next time you're looking for a healthy fish alternative. While tilapia can be a budget-friendly seafood option, it is essential to be mindful of these health considerations and opt for more nutritious and sustainably sourced fish to ensure a balanced and health-conscious diet. Number 1. American eel. Consuming American eel can have health disadvantages primarily due to concerns related to the potential contamination of the fish and its mercury content. American eel, like many other species, may accumulate mercury in their flesh, especially in older, larger individuals. Mercury is a toxic heavy metal that can pose health risks when consumed in excess, particularly for pregnant women, nursing mothers, and young children. Excessive mercury exposure from eating American eel can lead to adverse health effects, including neurological and developmental issues in children and cardiovascular problems in adults. Therefore, it's crucial for vulnerable populations to limit their consumption of American eel and choose seafood options with lower mercury levels. Additionally, concerns about the sourcing and quality of American eel can arise, as eel populations have faced overfishing and conservation challenges. To mitigate health risks, it's advisable to be cautious when consuming American eel and to prioritize seafood choices that are both sustainably sourced and safe for consumption. In conclusion, being mindful of the seafood choices we make is crucial for our health and the health of our oceans. Avoiding these 8 fish species can help us make safer and more sustainable choices for a healthier future. I hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss an update from me. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.